Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing my week one check-in for the month of February. So let's just jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. My name is Janelle. I'm a wife and a mother of one, and on here I do all things cashless budgeting. So let's get on into the numbers and the checking-ins and all of the things and see where our money has gone. Okay, so I use with the cashless budgeting, I am currently using my Ally debit card, so my spending account, to do all of my shopping, and then I don't have to worry about anything. And then I use Ally's buckets, which is their savings account, to save for all of our sinking funds and savings. If you are interested in signing up with Ally, I do have a link in the description box below. I do show you guys my personal spending, and that account is separate, and that is with SoFi, which I also love, 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 love. And I also have their link in the description box below. I am using my debit card right now, you guys, because that is just like the best way for me right now. In the month of January, I have curbed my spending. I am being intentional when I'm going to the store and not just picking up things to pick it up. And I just want to continue that. Like, I'm not worried about not getting the points and all of that kind of stuff that comes along with using my credit card. I'm just trying to focus on the main thing, which is to not rack up any more debt, save, and pay off the current debt that we have. Okay. So first things first is that we're actually going to go through and jot down everything that was paid. So I had my ADT, which was at $60.50. My mortgage was covered at $1925.11. We had my gas bill, and let me look at my transaction log because I don't remember what that was. We had my gas bill, and that was $107.31. So $107.31, and then we had daycare at $10.53. And that was taken care of. So all of my bills for the week, which was the 31st through the 6th, have been covered, okay? Now we're going to go through and look at what my actual spending was. So I have 5 categories. That is baby girl, eating, groceries, household, and spending, and then my personal spending, okay? So I have my binder here that I take with me everywhere I go, and I track all of my spending, and then at the end of the week, I come back to share with you guys what has been going on and transpiring. So first things first is going to be groceries. Y'all, I think I talked about this. I haven't been doing a vlog because they don't do really well on my channel. And 2, I wanted to make it more productive. So I only really wanted to come on whenever I am like decluttering and stuff, giving you guys something like good to ingest. So, we are going back to healthy eating. We have already completed our first week and it has been amazing. I feel great and I'm just trying to stay motivated, making sure that I have all my favorite snacks and things like that. So whenever I feel or have a craving or an inkling of anything, I can just go into the pantry and just snack on one of those things, and it has really been helping me. So yes, we have been doing that. So we spent quite a bit. We went to Target, or I went to Target with baby girl whenever I went and got my nails done, and I had to buy her some bars because she didn't have like anything to eat, and that was Saturday, and I wasn't going to the grocery store until Sunday. And then on Sunday I went to HEB and I went and did like our grocery haul at HEB for $243.34. And as I'm talking to y'all about this, I actually should be writing this down, right? This was $18.95. And then we went to HEB and I picked up things there. And then I went to Sam's Club and I spent $305.83, which honestly wasn't bad because as I'm doing this video, like I'm thinking about all the stuff that we have. The fruit that we bought, y'all, is still fresh and it's gonna last us for next week. And I'm almost thinking that when I need to stock back up on fruits, if maybe I should just go to Sam's Club and get those things in bulk, because then maybe they will last another 2 weeks, and kind of work that way. I kind of just discovered too that like I like blueberries. I don't know why. I had gave some to baby girl over the weekend and she didn't eat all of them. And I was like, I'm not throwing this away. So I popped one in my mouth. And I was like, oh, these are actually good. So I've been eating blueberries for breakfast with my eggs. So like just having like a bowl of that, some strawberries, just like berries in general have just been doing the thing for me. So I am down 2 pounds and the goal is to lose 3 pounds a month. 3 to 4 pounds a month. So I'm already on my way. Next is going to be household. Y'all, I don't know how, but whenever I was switching over my envelopes from my blue ones that I had, from my long ones that I had to my short ones, I forgot to take out my Target gift cards. And I had told myself, Janelle, remind yourself to get the Target gift cards so when you go to Target, you can use them. Well, now they're here, y'all, because whenever I went to go buy, and y'all will see baby girl stuff, I could have used my gift card and saved some money. So this is going to be household. So on the second, while I was at Sam's, I had bought some Airwick and some paper plates. So that was $40.70. And then on the 5th, I was at Walmart. And while I was at Walmart, I had bought some candles. Whenever I like run errands for my job, sometimes I'm in there and I'm like, ooh, do I need anything? And I definitely needed some candles. I'm like on my last one almost. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. So I was able to pick me up some candles while I was there. So that should at least last me for the rest of the month. Because those candles that I get from Walmart, they actually do smell good. I really do, even though they're expensive, prefer my 3 wicks from Bath and Body Works. But I don't know if this is the mainstay. I don't think it's mainstay. It's another name. But they smell really well. And they get my house going. Okay. Next is going to be personal. Y'all, we had some spending going on over here. So let's talk about it. On the 31st, I went to Chipotle because really that was like my last day kind of splurging before my healthy eating. And then I went and did my nails, toes, eyebrows, and a tip, and that was $109.25. I bought gas on the 2nd for $35.87. And then I bought gas on I really think it was maybe it was the 5th. I got HEB gas again because I fill up at a half a tank. And that was $31.07. And then I went to a birthday party and I had Valet Park. And that was $10. So that was all of my personal spending. And I'm going to just do this on this day here. Is that tacky? Kind of. No, because I don't get to see. Well, no. We'll go back to January and just put it on the 31st. Because, like, why not? So let's put that here because that's when it happened. So whenever I'm looking at January, I could still see what happened there. And then we have my nails, which was on the 1st. And then we had gas on the 2nd. And then gas on the 5th here. And then we have my valet parking. I know you guys don't see any like food from this birthday party because it was actually paid for. we were invited and it was a treat. So didn't have to pay for anything, but the dinner was fun. Got to spend some time with my friend and not just come straight home. It actually felt really, really good. So definitely enjoyed that. Next is going to be our spending and baby girl. So let's start off with baby girl. And we went to Target and we just picked her up some diapers at Target. Nighttime diapers, and that was $39.98. And then I always buy a small set of like daytime diapers, just for like if we're ever going out and we need something, just so she doesn't have like an accident while we're out. And then at Walmart that I was at, I got a snack for myself to keep at work. And then I picked up something else. I don't remember what it was, but altogether it came out to $25.18. Oh, that's what it was. And then I bought baby girl some pretzel snack things to put in her Valentine's Day thing. At first, that's all I was going to get her to give to her class. And I don't know what happened, y'all. Now, all of a sudden, I want to make little goodie bags and all that kind of stuff. So pray for me, okay? Pray for me. And then that was it for my spending and baby girl. And then there was one thing that I had, and that was while I was at Sam's Club. I'm going to do Sam's renewal because I did pay for my Sam's, and that was $50. Okay. So that was my week 1, y'all. Okay. So this is just what week 1 is looking like. All the household bills are paid and we have our spending out the way. Now let's jump into the actual spending. So we're going to write this out. I'll go through this with y'all so that we can get into it all. So first things first is going to be groceries. And groceries was budgeted at $513.51, and I spent $568.12, definitely over budget, and this was negative $54.61. For household, we budgeted, household we budgeted $231.96. And I spent $60.75, and that leaves me with $171.21. And then for spending, we had budgeted $151.96, and I spent $25.18, and that leaves me with $126.78. We have baby L, and we budgeted $41.21, and we spent $39.98, and we have $1.23 left in her account. And then we have eating out, and eating out was budgeted at $25.83, and we did not spend anything, and so we are left at $25.83. Now, if you're wondering where I got these budgeted numbers from, this is my rollover from the previous month plus the money that was added in for the month of February. And then lastly, we had personal, and that had got $410, and we spent $201.78. And let's look what was left. I think it was like $205. Nope, it was $208.22 is what's left. $208.22. Okay, so that is where all of my spending is, y'all, for the for the week. Now, I like to calculate everything that is for household and put over here what I spent for the month. For the week. $568.12 plus $60.75 plus $25.18 plus $39.98. And so for the first week of the month, We spent $694.03. You guys will see that over the next 3 weeks, there won't be a lot of or big spending in groceries because, honey, when I say we got everything, we got everything. So that is our weekly check-in for our spending accounts. But if you guys haven't checked out my monthly budget for, no, is it? No, I think it was for January, maybe. No, February, maybe. My monthly plan for February. I talked about how I've been watching a budgeter, and I loved how she took like her weekly like paychecks, but it wasn't like a full-on paycheck budget, and kind of just wrote down everything that she spent for the week overall, not just her spending. So I'm kind of taking that from her and see how I like it. So for this week for housing, because we didn't do this, right? So for housing, we budgeted $31.44.75, and where that comes from is everything that's due in that week, what was budgeted for that week, and that's where I came up with these numbers here. So for housing, we're going to go to our spending account and we're going to calculate housing. So we had our ADT at $60.50 plus mortgage at $1925.11. Our gas was $107.31 and daycare was $10.53. Okay, so we actually spent $31.45.92. So $31.45.92. There was no debt payments that I made this week. Spending accounts got $760. That doesn't include the rollover. And then sinking funds and savings did get $358. And then OP is something like new, but this is my operating miscellaneous. So this is if like I needed to pay for something and I just paid it straight from our, what I like to call our operating account, but it's our household account where we pay all of our bills from. I can adjust for that and put it here so I know whenever I'm closing out my budget, I can add that as income and then deduct it as an expense. So I'll never like budget for anything out of here and nothing was spent out of there. So for the month, for the week, because we're following that same trend, we have plus, oops, nope. Okay, let's try this again. So we have 31.45.92 plus 760 plus 358. And so for this week, I spent $4,263.92. Now, I do just want to let y'all know that I am a month ahead on my bills. Some bills get charged to our household credit card, and so I can't pay for it until it gets charged and cleared through the card, and then other things get just paid out with cash. And just to show you guys what I mean by that is this is my transaction log. These right here are just like what they are. So like H is a housing bills, SA is spending account, sinking funds, savings. I also have D for debt, U for unbudget, which I probably should change that to like operating, if that makes sense, so that everything matches. And then I need to fix it in my spreadsheet. But this is just like my legend. And so y'all can just see how everything was broken down. So I'll always do this and then review what I was paying. And then while we're here, let's look at week 2, which would be the 7th through the 13th. So let's go back here. This will be the 7th through the 13th, 7th through the 13th. And for housing, we are going to be budgeting our water and electric. Water comes out automatically. So on my water and electric, so what I'll do here is water. Oh, I didn't even write it in here what I budgeted. Trash. Okay, hold on. Let's look. For my water, we budgeted 110. So 110 plus electric, we budgeted at 85. So we're looking at $195 for housing expenses budgeted. Debt, we have our Discover card due, so we're gonna budget $251. Spending accounts, I am not budgeting anything, nothing for sinking and nothing for this. So if we do 195 plus 251, we're budgeting to spend about $446 altogether out of our accounts. So we'll see where we end there for the week. But y'all, I think that's it. This is my week 1 check-in. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next one.